difference on a different screen. Don't mind me. Okay. I'm going to be watching about Australia because it's where I live. It's where I am right now. So let's hop into it. История, Австралия, история. Лучший шанс в Австралию. Пустить. I want to see something like большой with people. I want to watch something short. Maybe this.
Всем привет! В этом видео я расскажу об Австралии. Мы сравним
What is лучший? Лучший.
Лучший.
Лучший. Штат.
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 австралийские штаты и территории, где лучше жить. На канале уже были подробные видео о городах Австралии и о сравнении австралийских городов. Однако для более полного понимания жизни в Австралии следует рассмотреть не только город, но также и то, что вокруг этих городов находится. Ведь Австралия это
находится. No, it says.
не только мегаполисы. Это великолепные пляжи. Тут находятся уникальные экосистемы, животные, птицы, растения, которые вы не найдете больше ни...
One thing about living in Australia is that you'll never have a good internet. It's pretty hard to get good internet here. Watching. Alright. Very slow. I don't think this is supposed to be happening. Hold on.
где на Земле. Австралия – это страна примерно такого же размера, как и Соединенные Штаты Америки. Однако население здесь в 10 раз меньше, чем в США. И 2/3 всех австралийцев проживают всего лишь в 3 австралийских городах. Почему бы не рассказать об этой стране немного шире? Друзья, я много путешествую.
Okay, let's see. There's 2 people watching. That's interesting.
Всего лишь в 3 австралийских.
It's a pretty good record. I like that. Alright, yeah. The chat, it's kind of hard to display when I have that. Pop out chat. That's quite nice. I think. Много. Шерон.
Путешествую по Австралии и составил рейтинг штатов и территорий. Возможно, вы согласитесь со мной, возможно, нет. Но я полагаю, что эта информация будет в некотором роде для вас полезной.
Audit sounds very familiar. Not that. I don't want to be there. Okay, audit. Will.
Итак, 8-е место. Северная территория. Если вы желаете побыстрее переехать в страну и сразу побольше зарабатывать, и вы не боитесь отсутствия инфраструктуры или изоляции от остальной части.
My goodness, Australian internet is so slow. Интернация Австралии. This guy is about Australia. Actually, what does Интересно. What? Интересно. Интересно. Student translated interest.
страны, то северная территория может быть для вас интересна. Средний доход составляет 100
I just realized it looks like I've stretched it out. No. I put my chat on a separate window and I've shrunk this one. That's why it looks really simple.
$15 000 австралийских долларов в год. А средняя стоимость дома всего
Stop trying to dox yourself, bro. I know it's in your name and whatever, but stop.
515 000. Возможно, вы слышали, что большая часть Австралии относительно непригодна для жизни. Так вот, наиболее непригодные условия
Australian camels, since when?
находятся именно в северных территориях. Южная часть имеет климат, похожий на Сахару. И хотя Дарвин расположился на побережье, и условия там более пригодны для жизни благодаря обильным осадкам во время сезона
Auntie, what's Auntie supposed to be? Also, what?
дождей, но все равно в Дарвине жарко и влажно. А дожди
8? Hold on, in Australia I only have 6 states? And, like, territories? Who do you think I'm talking to, Jesse? 6 states and 2 territories. Yeah, that's no... What? What's Auntie even supposed to be? Okay. I live in Australia and I know most of the states, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Northern Territory.
часто превращаются в циклоны. Ведь город был полностью перестроен после циклона Трейси, который фактически под корень снес город на Рождество 1974
Is it city or what? I wonder what's called.
года.
Let's see. I think that's 6. Yeah, there's 6 states and 2 territories.
Северная территория занимает
I just searched it up.
17,5% страны, однако тут проживает менее 250 000 человек, или
2 territories.
всего лишь 1% австралийского населения.
Did you forget? You live here too. How did you not know? I mean, how did you forget? You're younger than me. You should have learned that and still remember it better than I do.
Однако небольшое количество людей, для некоторых это огромный плюс, потому что не всем нравится.
You don't recognize that? That's I don't know, puberty or something. My voice sounds deeper, and also my microphone sounds terrible.
Большие толпы народа, которые приходят на просмотр недвижимости, непомерно дорогая аренда, пробки на дорогах. А если взять северную территорию, то от национального парка Личфилд и Какаду до Улуру это фактически не трудно.
Says me about Uluru and it's still an open clock. Is it? You're the only one in the chat, bro. Okay, I think that's something called an open source.
Тронутые территории с дикой природой. Хотя вдоль рек и побережья эти места вовсе не назовешь пустыми. А в северной территории больше всего солноводных крокодилов.
Why does it keep saying big? What's so big about the Northern Territory? I've never been there. I've never been in any state outside of Queensland or Territory.
Австралии. А еще это самая опасная территория.
Why is East Shore used so much? What does East Shore mean? I'm fairly sure it's she. No, wait, what? East Shore. More? What is? Ballet.
Со степенью насилия в 3 раза больше, чем в среднем по стране. А всему виной Элис Спрингс, где живут в основном аборигены. А еще это самая опасная территория. Со степенью насилия в 3 раза больше, чем в среднем по стране. А всему виной Элис Спрингс, где живут в основном аборигены, которые, собственно, и портят эту статистику.
Okay, yeah. That's the Northern Territory, Queensland, Western Australia, South Australia. Okay. Where's the ACT? You've got the ACT.
7-е место. Тасмания. Тасмания совершенно не похожа на остальную Австралию. Это скорее миниатюра Новой Зеландии, а именно Северного и Южного острова вместе взятых. Тасмания — это место уникальных пейзажей, видов, которые вы не найдете больше нигде.
I'll have the chat open. It's on the side, I told you. What, do you want me to put it on there as well? Hold on, I can do that, I think. Window capture. Why is that window capture? Chat. And set that to be... Yeah, this. I have the chat open on the side. Is that better? I do realize I sound really British right now. Yes, and I'm learning Russian through learning the territory. That's like one of the ways to learn language is to. I already know the territories. One of the ways to learn language is to look at the subtype. According to Steve Kaufman and Language Sim. Hold on. This is probably illegal showing this, but oh, what was that sound? I have no idea what that sounded. And what is that sound? Why is that beeps? One of the what is the GigaChat method? According to Language Sim, there's the GigaChat method. Yeah, it is. Forgot the alphabet. Okay, you didn't come to get a lesson. Okay, I was just saying how I learn. Okay.
В Австралии. И стоит заметить, что здесь практически никогда не бывает.
Okay, if you want to know how I learn, get that book. It's a good book. I've scrolled down as much as I can, dude.
Это жарко. А вот воздух Тасмании самый чистый на планете. Это
What do you mean? What do you mean? Scroll down on the chat. I've scrolled down as far as possible. You can see my chat.
самый маленький по размеру и населению штат Австралия. Тасмания является просто меккой для любителей походов. Это Кредл Маунтин и Маунт Филд.
Why is it saying mountain? What do you mean? What from?
И
What's it?
Глаз Бэй, и Свон Ривер, и Маквари Бэй. В Тасмании сохранился самый древний...
He said сохранился. Oh, languagesim.com. It's like $20, I think. I don't know if that's Australian or US dollars. It might be US dollars. Let me check. Yeah, no, that's definitely US dollars. This is where I got the book from, languagesim.com. And it's $30. Alright. Also, okay. Сохранисла. Save? Preserved.
в мире леса, в котором даже не живут животные. Почему?
I assume that's related to Katoria. Which, yes, pretty much.
Потому что
No, you're not getting scammed. It's actually a good book. And also, yeah, this good advice. Don't learn too much. It's got pretty good advice on it, especially with the places with Giga Chad, and Beta Bob. Look, you don't have to. Hello, yeah, you know it's me. I've told you, and yeah, you have. It's you don't care if you mispronounce most of the words. You're not going to get everything perfect. And yeah, don't learn all of it at once. I still don't know the full extent of the specific sounds of the Russian alphabet, but I can read it pretty well. I can read. Oh, actually, let me get some dummy tests. Actually, no. What? Russian text. Russian, not text, book. Yes, I do still remember him. I haven't seen him in a while, but why are you telling everyone, all our friends? What's wrong with you? Okay, so small. That is tight. Can you give me a 2-paragraph sentence? 2-paragraph sentence? What are you talking about? Oh well. Actually, look, I haven't used that in a while. When, Russian. Alright. Right. I don't know what you mean by 2-paragraph sentence on how books help you learn. It gives you advice. It gives you a pretty good method and gives you advice. Look, is it this enough? Is good advice. Don't just study everything like a maniac until you can pronounce like the perfect I don't know what do you call people from Moscow? Muscovian, Moscow. I don't know. Yeah, have fun when learning a language. Rusскому. That's not okay. Well, I guess that is the standard. Not the standard, but whatever. I want to read short stories. Thank you very much. Okay, there's something I can read. I'm not going to be able to understand it, obviously, but I'm still going to be able to read it. Let's see. У меня большая радость. What is a big, I assume, радость. What is a радость? Joy. У меня... У меня... I have great joy. Oh, у меня... I'm not going to bother translating this. I'm just going to read it. У меня большая радость. Я купил новую квартиру. Это красиво. Orange, cat, orange, because the orange. What are you yapping about? Это квартира находится в центре города. Whatever. Okay. I can read individual words fine, but when I put them together, it's a bit harder. You just have to flow better. Well,
Растительность непригодна для пищи. Она появилась за многие миллионы лет до того, как по суше кто-то стал ползать, ходить или даже прыгать.
I mean, you meant food. Also, I see much impressive. I've started in one of my previous streams. Ah. Oh, it's just you. Russian cursive is ridiculous.
В Тасмании много маленьких городков с одними из самых дружелюбных людей, которых вы когда-либо встретите. А по викторианской архитектуре Хобарт не уступает Мельбурну, Аделаиде
Talking about Melbourne and maybe section.
или Сиднею. Да, тут не так много ресторанов, баров,
Restaurants.
кафе, как, например,
I can read fine. I can read, but just the pronunciation is really awkward because I'm not great at speaking. I'm not great at reading something that I don't really feel like reading. And by that I mean I'm socially awkward, I guess. Ресторанов, баров, кафе, как например,
в Мельбурне, однако это вполне достаточно для 250 тысяч.
достаточно, вот, достаточно, достаточно, enough,
Достаточно.
достаточно. Just some of the words are really long. Same way, okay, if you can read English, you can read another. Just because it's different from English doesn't mean it's not readable. Cyrillic is actually a lot easier to read than a lot of other things, like Arabic, because the letters change depending on what part they are in the word. It's really confusing. And it's even more confusing in languages like Chinese that don't have a spacebar.
Населения города. ОМОНа – это один из лучших
Also, it's a lot more confusing after one how every word is pronounced.
и порой
Using an alphabet is actually a lot easier. I'm doing myself a favor. And also, it's also kind of European. Slavic. It's not too distant from English.
неоднозначных музеев не только в стране, но и во всем мире. Тасмания – это прекрасное место, но только если вы
Don't worry, it didn't take me too long to learn the letters. Also, didn't take me very long to learn the numbers either. You should see me watching that on, I think that was 2 days ago. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a live stream, I don't know. Probably 7 or 8 more minutes, maybe 10.
пенсии или работаете онлайн.
Oh my goodness, I've watched 4 minutes and it's been. Okay. I'm not getting through this. Okay, I'm just gonna. I want to re-watch that Sigma Boy thing. Because it's simple and it's simple and has good learning. Okay. Okay. Share it, man. No. Amazing how quickly I read that. I just said no. Done. Changing someone's opinion is pretty hard. Каждая девушка это делать с тобой. What? I think the first one was too simple. Каждая девушка, каждая девушка, каждая девчонка, каждая девчонка, каждая девчонка хочет that's It's каждая the feminine. Каждая. Yes, feminine nominative. Russian grammar is so confusing, dude, but at least it's kind of easy to tell when it's ended in A. So German. CD, Сильнее и сильнее, сильнее. Is it pronounced as two syllables? Yeah, it sounds like сильнее. No, you're not going to sell it here. You don't say that here. Do not. If you're going to do it and message it on iOS messages, don't say it here. The entire internet can see your address, and I don't really feel like it anyway. Just tell me not on here, please. Okay, whatever. Just don't say it here. What is that? Сильнее и отважный. Отважный. Сильнее и отважный. Самое честно. Сильнее. Сильнее и... Don't say it here then. Just don't say it. Don't say it here. If you say it here, the entire internet is going to see your address. You're going to dox yourself. Отважный. Сильнее, отважный. Yeah, maybe, but I don't really like. I assume простой means, yeah, it meant simple. Solution. That doesn't mean that other people can't go on and see. Dude, you do know that other people can go and see that. Just because no one's seeing it right now doesn't mean they can't go back and see it. Dude, you're doxing yourself. What's wrong with you? Expect to be bombed within the next 5 minutes. Like, I'm not even kidding. Solution. Oh yeah, this one is a bit inaccurate. Okay. Have a gun? They don't let people with a room and temperature IQ have guns in Australia like they do in America. Why do people? But seriously, why does America let people with IQ less than half their age own a gun? I'm so confused.
Что делают
Okay, yeah.
США во Вьетнаме? Все эти точки на
You never know.
карте показывают, куда прилетают американские бомбы и снаряды во время одной из самых длинных и кровавых войн 20 века. Они в прямом смысле накрывают сразу 3 современных государства – Камбоджу, Лаос.
Камбоджа, is that from? Babies.
Привет, друзья! В этом видео отправимся в экзотический Вьетнам. Посмотрим... Привет,
Привет, друзья!
друзья! В этом видео отправимся в экзотический Вьетнам. Посмотрим на города, природу и курорты этой страны, которые с каждым годом становятся все лучше.
I keep guessing.
И популярнее. Ну и, конечно, расскажем вам о главной теме, которая все чаще появляется в мировых новостях и вызывает интерес у людей, а именно экономика Вьетнама, показывающая в последние годы стремительный рост и по его темпам напоминающая экономику Китая в середине 2000-х. Вьетнам сильно изменился, и это уже не та сельскохозяйственная страна третьего мира со слабой экономикой, выращивающая рис. Экономические достижения этой страны, успешно привлекающие крупные иностранные инвестиции, заставили взглянуть на Вьетнам как на потенциально нового азиатского тигра.
Bum TV. Why? Why? No, you're not stopping me from leaving. I still want to be here. But if you want to leave, sure. Geography. I assume that means geography. Geographia. Geography. Geography.
География.
Geography.
Вьетнам. Официальное название Социалистическая Республика Вьетнам. Государство в юго...
I assume that means officially the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Why are suffixes in this language about as long as the words themselves? Социалистическая. Социалистическая. Oh no, you're not stopping from learning. I'm still learning. Fine. Социалистическая.
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 Восточной Азии на полуострове Индокитай. Граничит с Китаем, Лаосом и Камбоджей. Омывается Южно-Китайским морем. Территория 331 210 квадратных километров. Рельеф...
Километров. Is that how you say kilometers? Kilometers. Also, why do people say it's pronounced kilometers? I've never heard anyone outside the internet say kilometers, and I live in Australia. I've only ever heard people, including teachers and students alike, say kilometers. I've never heard anyone else, anyone who's not on the internet, say kilometer. Kilometer. Oh yeah, that's something else. I wanted to do something
Страны
else.
горные. Около 70% территории занимают горы, плато и плоскогорья. Во Вьетнаме насчитывается почти 2500 больших и малых рек. Самые полноводные из них – это Меконг и Хонгха. Население почти 100 миллионов человек. Официальный язык...
Почти. Almost.
Почти.
Почти. Wait, what? Okay. Well, let me ask my good old friend ChatGPT. Hold on, I actually might have to turn this off for a minute. You said kilometer or kilometer. What should it mean? What do you stress the I or the O? So, Почему. Really, it's pronounced почему sometimes. Чернила. It's not strict rule, it's just being fast. Some dialogue instances. Okay, so it's a big old massive. It depends, according to ChatGPT. Also, what do you mean by the first option? Kilometer or kilometer? Like, is it kilometer or kilometers? So why am I saying ER? It should be RE. I live in Australia. What am I doing?
Язык вьетнамский. Вьетнамский
Язык. Well, язык mean kilometer. You say kilometer, that's interesting.
государство. Руководящая роль в стране и обществе принадлежит Коммунистической партии Вьетнама. Климат сильно отличается между Северным и Южным Вьетнамом. На севере климат умеренный.
What is Asian? Is that just the auto caption being weird, or is that actually what he said? Huh? That's definitely not what he said.
Вьетнам светское государство. Руководящая роль в стране и обществе принадлежит Коммунистической партии Вьетнама. Климат сильно отличается между Северным и Южным Вьетнамом.
Do you mean stressed I, kilometer?
На севере климат умеренный и изменчивый. Есть прохладный сезон.
You probably don't know much about linguistics, so you don't know what the word stressed means. Linguistics is a bit weird. Don't get into it unless you're going to either try to be a linguist, or learn languages really, and try to be ridiculously accurate. It's useful for conlanging and language learning, but don't really bother with it.
с ноября по апрель и жарко с мая по
It's only really it's useful to know what stress is. Like if you think like stress is allophones and phonemes,
октябрь.
but
На юге Вьетнама тропический климат, от теплого до очень жаркого в течение
like phonemes are what you perceive to be the same sound, and allophones are what are actually the same sound. And yeah, and what do you mean? It sounds easy to say so to you because you've grown up with it, but no, English is not an easy language. Think about it. All the grammar, like all the spelling, like the spelling is pretty much yeah. This letter makes this sound. Except when I don't feel like it. That's pretty much how the spelling works. And the grammar is pretty much just a random bullshit go, and sometimes have some sort of consistency. It's ridiculous.
всего года. С ноября по январь тепло, с февраля по май жарко, а с мая по
What's my May? Oh.
октябрь идет сезон дождей. Во время сезона дождей часто бушуют тайфуны, которые могут вызывать наводнения, особенно в дельте.
Yeah, because they already speak it. Why do you think it would be easy why do you think it would be hard if they already speak the language? Most babies take the same amount of time to learn a new language. Because everyone you've asked speaks a language similar to English. If you ask some Ming from China, then they'll have no idea how to speak English. Look, this is what I mean. Because they're so closely related. Let's go to Spanish. Let's say, something like map. Okay, maybe not the best example. What do you mean? That's exactly your point. Okay, something like soap. Okay, soap, cipher, bit similar. French. Franzose, or whatever. Yeah, so English and German and European languages sound similar and are easier because they're more closely related. Let's say something that's maybe like toothpaste. Zahnpasta. Oh, just paste that. Pasta? Yeah, because they're so closely related. What about something like plane? Because you don't know what you're talking about. Look, English is not the easiest language. Look, it's similar to these because they're similar geographically. But what about Chinese? Some like Ming. So just say Ming Zuohao from China. Let's just say soap. Actually, what's similar between German and English? Because they are very closely related. Apfel, Messer, Bush. I can prove you wrong because I know more about language than you. Well, how many languages do you know? Most of the people you're going to know from speak languages that are similar to English, such as German, Spanish, French, or Italian, let's say. They have very similar words because they're closely related. Yeah, exactly. This is what I mean. These are all the Germanic languages. Well, not all, but a lot of them. Here and all these languages are going to be kind of similar because they're related, obviously. Yeah. And what about Ming? Ming. Okay, let's see. What are the words similar here? There was. Oh, okay. People and Apfel. Some Vietnamese, okay. And some Spanish. How much Vietnamese do you know? Ping Guo. Yeah, so who do you think is gonna have a better time learning English? Fritz, whose fell is similar to Apple, or Ming, who's Ping Guo. Pinguo and apple are very much more different than apfel and apple. But better. Okay. 更好的. Yeah, and they're not similar, so it's gonna be harder to learn. Book. Oh yeah, yeah. It's funny because in Russian it's kniga. Sounds kind of inappropriate. Brother, bruder. Huh. It does depend on the age, I guess. Shondi. I guess that's the Duolingo streak. My Duolingo streak is at 800. Dolphin. Who do you think is gonna have a better time learning dolphin? Fritz, who has delphin and has to learn dolphin, or Ming, who knows high tune, has to learn dolphin. Denken and think that's not the best example. Photo and photo. Yeah, my point stands. If a language is different, it'll be harder to learn. And most of the people you know from who got that is that they speak a language similar to English. That's why they say that it's easy. That's my point. Okay, I've had enough of you, honestly just not knowing the difference between languages. I'm going to leave because I've been doing this for way too long. Bye. Fuck